Hi, hello. So I was thinking of a video idea last night that I got really excited about as I was laying in bed. Like it was one of those things where I thought about it right as I was about to fall asleep and literally had to write a note so I could physically fall asleep because otherwise I wouldn't stop thinking about it. I want to do a full face of makeup that I have purchased. This might not seem like a big deal to a lot of you, but here's the thing. I have been on a low buy since the beginning of 2022. So while I have purchased makeup, I have not purchased a ton of makeup. I've been very thankful to receive a lot of makeup and PR and receive a lot of new products that I could test and try. But I figure that I wanted to show you the stuff that I have purchased, makeup I have purchased, because a lot of times that means I have thought long and hard about purchasing it before I did. So I really want to get use out of these things and I want to show you, but I am going to do a full face. There is only one product in here that I did receive in PR because I did not purchase any of this type of product, period. Even in the last like 5 years, I have not really purchased a whole lot of this specific product. So I am going to be starting with my eyes, but first I want to add some extra moisture to my face. My face has been very dry, so I am using the Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1 primer and setting spray. I really like this. I don't love this as a setting spray. I like this more as a primer, or just like if my skin is feeling dry throughout the day as I'm sitting there, I will use this. Now, again, like, I don't know if you can tell, but it's kind of like spraying liquid onto my face that is not a fine mist. So that's why I don't love this for setting my makeup. I just love it for kind of hydrating. Did it just break? It might have just broken. Nope, I think we're good. I will say this does have like a light coconut scent to it. So if you're not into that, you might not like it. But I am going to be doing my eyes. First, I want to put on some primer. One primer that I purchase kind of time and time again, just I always have it. I might not always use it, but it's something I always have is Urban Decay Primer Potion. There's a reason that this is kind of like an OG that has stuck around. I'm just taking a little bit of this and I'm putting this all over my eyelids and kind of out here as well. But this has stuck around because it's kind of like Old Faithful, right? It's easy to use. It's easy to find and it's not too extremely priced. So this is one that I just always have. And when I run out, I make sure I just always have it in my kit. Now I do want kind of a sharp look today. So I am going to use tape. It feels so weird to do my eyes first. Like even when I use like bold colors a lot of time, I'll still do my face first. It's just the order I do it in. Do you do face makeup first or eye makeup first? Let me know. All right, so we have tape on. So the eyeshadow, well, we're not going to get into the eyeshadow palette just yet. First, I want to put down kind of a base on my eyelid. So I am going to be using the About Face Matte Fluid Eye Paint. My favorite one is Vertigo Flowers. I feel like this is the one that I've used kind of a bunch. And I like to use these as bases when I'm doing a bright color. So like you can use these as just like straight up eyeshadow. But I am just going to be putting this on my lid. This is like a lovely little lime green color. These are really nice. If you haven't tried these, they set down dry, so you can blend over them pretty quickly. I just really like these. And this is, you know, I mean, I think if you know my channel at all, you know that this is going to be my favorite color. I'm using just a very little bit of it this time though, even though this could be just an eyeshadow look, but I'm just using a touch just on the lid. By the way, if you are interested in these go on sale really often at Ulta, like not necessarily during 21 Days of Beauty, but just randomly, these will be like 50% off. And they are so good and so creamy. This is just my favorite. But let's move into the eyeshadow palette. This was one of the first eyeshadow palettes I had purchased in so long, and it took me months to buy it once I decided I wanted it. This is the Gourmand Girls Haunted palette. This is one they did with Doodles by the Bunny, and the color story is very much me. This is like a little bit like grungy, a little bit grimy, a little bit spooky. Like I am in love with it and I have not used it nearly enough. Like I should be using this palette every damn day with how much I love the color story. So I'm first going to take a fluffy brush and I am going to go into Cursed. So Cursed is a delicious grimy olive green. It is slightly lighter though, so I'm going to tap it off. I'm not going to be using a ton of colors in here. I just want to go for this kind of grungy look on the eyes. And this is going to go into the crease pretty far up. This palette performs so well. Please, if you've tried Gourmand Girls, tell me what your favorite palettes are by them, because I definitely want to try more, and this one like has me swooning. So I've mentioned this before, but like there are no, hard and fast low buy rules. But one of my rules to myself was if I look at a product and I want it, to try to just put it on a wish list for a while. So I'm not impulse purchasing. It doesn't mean that I can't buy it. It just means that like think about it before you buy it. This specific palette, oh my God, I thought about it for so long. And then the second I opened it, I'm like, why did I even think about it for that long? It is so good. It is so up my alley. I love these colors. And yes, I do immediately dive into those greens, but how can I help it? They're so pretty. All right, next I'm going to take a more flat brush and I'm going to go into, let's see, I think I'm going to go into Horrify. So this color is only slightly deeper than Cursed up here. You can see the difference. Like they are quite similar, but this one definitely is more, it sounds stupid to say it because it's olive, but it's definitely more green. And I hope you'll be able to see, yeah, you can definitely see the difference in my opinion between the two. Like it definitely brings some depth to the look. Really, really pretty color. And I am putting this on the outer third, but I am also going to bring this into the crease. I'm putting it kind of on the tip of my brush and dragging that into the crease. I'm going to blend it out more, but just so you can see the difference between the two colors there. Blending that out with a little more Cursed. Oh, the quality is just so good. So I'm actually going to use the same brush that I used with the About Face. I'm going to start by going into Troubled. Troubled is a beautiful, true matte black. And I'm taking it, I pressed it into the brush. Like I'm not swiping in here. I'm literally just pressing and still tapping off the excess. This, I want to go right along the outer edge, almost like eyeliner. And I know that this is very similar to an idea that I did sort of recently, but like I've really been enjoying this. And then I'm just kind of smudging it down a little bit. It's going to come out and I'm going to be blending back and forth with those other colors. All right, now that I have that down, yet another item that I will continue to purchase every single time it runs out, even if the tube physically breaks on me most times, is the NYX glitter glue, right? Like right now at the base here, it's so hard to see, but the glue is squeezing out at the base rather than the tip. It's so strange. So I'm gonna take just a very little bit, and this is just gonna go on kind of that inner 2/3 of the lid. I wanna keep the outside quite deep. I usually don't do two at the same time, but that's how much glue squeezed out. Then I'm going into Unearthly, which is this beautiful like neon lime green. This is quite chunky, so I'm just gonna dip my finger in here lightly and press this right over top of that glitter glue. Oh my God. See, this is like a glitter. Look at that. I feel like usually glitter shadows don't come out this like freaking radiant. Oh, I love it. So what I want to do is I'm going to go back and forth, and I want to take time like to deepen this outer corner, but I don't want to lose that like green that was there. So I'm just going to go back and forth with those colors, deepening and then going back in and, touching up the green. I'm also going to take a very tiny brush and go back into more Troubled, which is just the black, and push that right up against my lashes as eyeliner today. Interestingly enough, I realized I do not have a liquid black liner that I have purchased, and the reason being because I just went through, I think it was 2 that I had purchased previously, and I'm trying to get through a bunch before buying more. All right, moment of truth. I don't know how I'm feeling about this blend. I think I want to spend some more time on this, deepening up this black and green. BRB. Okay, I will finish up under the eyes in a bit, but let's do the face. So I'm going to start with my face primer. This is not an actual face primer. It's just what I use it for, the Auric Glow Lust. So you might be like, Linda, didn't you get that in PR? I sort of did. I did receive a different color in PR. This one I did purchase. I purchased this the day it was released. This is Selenite is the color, and this is my perfect tone. The one I received in PR is Morganite. and it's a little deep for me, not bad. But anyway, this is not necessarily meant to be used as a primer, but I love to use it as a primer because I feel like it really helps to bring out that glow. But also it's so good for days where, like, if I didn't feel like wearing foundation today, look at this. I feel like it just gives just enough of a tint where you look healthy and awake and alive and not undead. For foundation, I'm getting towards the end of this, and this is my second bottle. This is the Tower 28 Sunny Days Broad Spectrum SPF 30 Tinted Sunscreen. So they don't call this a tinted moisturizer. They don't call this a foundation. They call it a tinted sunscreen, but I love this. This is a very light coverage foundation, if you want to call it that. It is very light coverage, but it really evens out the skin. It feels like skincare, so it feels beautiful. I keep going back to this because it's so easy. It's just very easy. So you can tell I did put it a little bit on my nose and cheeks, but this is the side that has it. This is the side that doesn't. So I feel like you can tell it just evens things out, just makes it look pretty. I am not somebody who likes full coverage foundation at all. I am fine with, you know, some texture showing or some freckles. You know, I want my freckles to show, actually. I'm fine with spots showing and things like that. So if you are somebody who prefers a bit more coverage, this probably is not the one for you. For me, though, it does exactly what I want it to do. I love this. I love how glowy my skin looks right now. I think it's looking super pretty and just luminous. So concealer. This is the item that I only have something that was sent to me in PR. So I am going to use my favorite concealer, the Sigma Duo. I had a couple that I had purchased, and a lot of them were discontinued. So my very favorite was the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. That was my favorite for a while, and I was always looking for backups of that on like Mercari and things, and I finally stopped once I started using this one, because that's how much I love it. And I do think it's comparable because it's nice and creamy. It's easy to use. It doesn't crease under my eyes. It's so nice. Wow, what a difference doing your eye makeup after, or doing your eye makeup before doing your face. I feel like it looks a lot cleaner under my eyes. Coincidence? Probably not, no. I'm going to do just a little bit of powder, and for that I'm using my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish. This is still a favorite of mine. Even if I don't use it as much as I used to, this is one that's a favorite that I will repurchase. This is such a good pressed powder, and it doesn't have a ton of coverage, but it does have buildable coverage, which I appreciate. So I use very little powder, but if you like more, I feel like this is one that you could build up to like really super matte. I just think it's so pretty. I think it makes the skin look so natural and just beautiful. Wow. Okay, we're having a good day today, a good makeup day. Okay, also, anytime I use a brush and it's dirty, I put it in one specific cup, and I know that that cup is full of brushes that need to be cleaned. I cannot fit another brush in here. Like if I were to turn it upside down, nope, it would still fall out. But yeah, I'm like jamming my brushes from today in here. I need to clean brushes. For my bronzer, I still love this. This is the Charlotte Tilbury, what is it called? Beautiful Skin Sun-Kissed Glow Cream Bronzer. You can see I very much hit pan. I love this bronzer. So this is just so, for me, so easy to use, blends out so well. I still absolutely love it. So I apply it almost like I apply all my bronzers, which is like a bronzer, you know, a little bit like contour, a little bit bronzer. But look how easily that just kind of pounced into the skin. It is so comfortable too. It's comfortable, it's easy, it's so expensive. It's so damn expensive. And I waffled for so long, probably like 8 months before buying it. And it's gonna suck when I have to buy it again, but I will buy it again in a flash of a heartbeat. Ugh, just perfection. For my blush, I have to go into one of the Melt cream blushes. Now, I do now receive PR from Melt Cosmetics, but I purchased the entire collection of these cream blushes when they came out. I purchased them myself, and I use these religiously. Golden Hour and Lynx are my two favorites. This is Golden Hour. Look how low I am on this. So this is a peachy color. It definitely does have a glow to it. This is not a matte blush, so you'll be able to see that glow coming through. Look at that instantly. These melt into the skin perfectly. These are my favorite cream blushes. Like I have, you know, other ones that I love. I love like the Finding Ferdinand blushes and Kaja and everything like that. But every time I use the Melt ones, I'm reminded how these are by far my favorite. Look at that glow. Like that might be intense for a lot of people. For me, nope, I think it's perfect. And this color is just like kind of a sun-kissed peach. It's so fantastic. I also brought out a highlighter. Is that going to be too much? I don't care. Now for highlighter, I actually haven't used this one in a while. This is from Nabla. This is the Nabla Skin Glazing in the shade Privilege. So this is kind of like a golden shade. And I'm just going to take a little bit of it. I haven't used this in so long, but let's see. I feel like it's a little hard to tell because this blush is so glowy. Oh, wait, there it is. There it is. Look at that. Ooh, this is like a 2016 highlighter, and I am not mad about it. At Creators and Friends, we were talking about like what 2016 makeup trend do you wish would come back or do you want to come back? And mine was blinding highlighter. I don't care if how fake it looks. I don't care that it looks like makeup. I love it. All right, let's finish up the eyes. So I'm going to start by taking Horrify again, which is just the olive green. And I'm going to run that under my eyes. I'm being kind of messy about this. I don't care if this is kind of a little bit grunge looking. It's the black that I'm about to go in with that I want to be, you know, a little more defined, a little closer to the eyelash. I am going to curl my lashes and use a mascara that I purchased that has always been one of my favorites for as long as I can remember and will continue to be, and that is the Milk Kush. This is a very volumizing mascara. This is lengthening on me as well, but it's more for volume. I absolutely love it. I feel like it makes my lashes look fatty fat, and I just freaking love it. Like, I am not somebody, like, I love the way fake lashes look, but I'm not as big of a fan of how they feel. And so I love a mascara that makes me feel like I have big lashes. Also, I feel like I've been getting a barrage of comments lately. Yes, I say this product name weird. I do. I don't say mascara. I don't know why I've always said mascara. Like it's one word, like it's one verb. And I love people pointing it out to me in the comments. Just love it.
You say mascara weird.
Okay, Julie. I feel like this needs something on the waterline. Okay, look, I'm going to my recent default, but this is something I purchased. This is the ColourPop liner in Wildcat, and it is a beautiful golden green, and I've been using it so much lately, but it is so good, so creamy, and it goes with so many looks that I love to do. So yeah, I feel like that helps brighten it up. For the eyebrows, this is, I've talked about this so much, the Kosas Air Brow. This is so easy. I get medium brown, has a little spoolie at the end that you just comb through your brows, and it has a very light hold. I usually prefer a stronger hold if I'm doing a look where it needs to be a little more intense, but today I just want to I'm just going to be sitting at my computer and working. So I just, look how easy that was. And it was just, I don't know, it was just easy. My hair is looking crazy. It's so funny. I forgot that I even put these up. I put my hair up like this to get a little bit of volume, and then I was like, you know what? I think I'm just leaving it. For lip liner, I'm not sure if this is one I'm going to repurchase, but I have repurchased this like 3 times. This is the Urban Decay liner in Liar. I have been using this probably since the early 2000s, or whenever this came out. I have been using this color for so long. It's so easy. It goes with a lot of looks. It's that cool toned kind of rose color. Perfect. I'm not going to fill in my lips today because I want this look to be kind of chill. For my lipstick, I am going in with the ColourPop Lippy Sticks. This might even be discontinued for all I know, but this shade is Little Tings, and it is just a rosy pink. I'm just dotting this on because I just want my lips to be kind of nude and glossy, but with a pink tinge. And last but certainly not least, for my gloss, this is technically a tinted lip oil that I received in a BoxyCharm years ago. And I used to purchase BoxyCharm, by the way. I never got that in PR. This is by Sophia and Maybell, and it is just this like beautiful golden pink. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot that I had this. Doesn't smell bad, so we're good. I forgot how just incredibly good this feels. Oh my God, it feels so good. Oh, oh my, it's just, I feel so damn good in this look. I really do. You know what? I feel the need to add some earrings. I got some earrings the other day at Spencer's. Okay. I don't remember the last time I walked into a Spencer's, but my husband needed to go in there for something. And they had a deal that was like buy two, get two free or something. So he could only find a few items. And I was like, I could do some ghosties. Look, look, look. Oh, ghosty buddies, friends. So this is the final look using only makeup that I have purchased rather than received in PR. Again, I am always thankful for receiving makeup in PR, especially as somebody who is on a low buy. I love the chance to try out new products, but if I'm purchasing something myself, I just really think about it before it comes in because I just want to make sure it's going to get used. And honestly, a lot of this stuff I haven't used as much, and I was so happy to use it all today. It makes me feel so good, and it makes me realize that when I purchase something, it's because I know that it's good. I know the quality is good. I know I'm going to absolutely love it. So putting all of these on my face at once is sort of like reinforcing my decisions and my purchasing habits, I guess. I'm so happy with the way this looks. I really freaking love it. I feel kind of snatched. And I feel real cute, I'm not gonna lie. So that's it. If you enjoyed this video, I would love if you give it a thumbs up and honestly subscribe if you haven't already. We've got like a rock and roll fam over here and I would love if you'd, join the party. You all can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Those are all Glitter Fallout. And as always and forever, you are super freaking rock stars. I love you so incredibly much with my whole heart. I will see you in the next video. Bye.